Greetings, Gaston County families. I am Fran Mayer, the ELA Curriculum Facilitator for Gaston County Schools. Tonight, I want to get into how to best help your student with their test taking strategies, not just for the classroom test, but also for their end of grade test. By the end of this presentation, you, as the parent, as well as the students, should be able to determine the skills needed to achieve mastery on the standards, identify the types of questions associated with the standards, and apply successful test taking strategies to each question. So let's look at a sixth grade English language arts standard, for example. Let's look at RLRI 6.1. This deals with inferencing. If you don't know what the RL is, it is reading literature, and the RI is reading informational text. Okay? So let's look at this particular standard here on the left. Cite textual evidence to support analysis of what the text says explicitly, as well as inferences drawn from the text. What I've done here is give you a standard breakdown. For this standard, it is your job to use or find the evidence from the text to make an inference or prove an inference. A lot of times our students struggle with making an inference because they have to make an educated guess based on the information that they have received. The trickiness comes in when the questions don't have words like infer or inference in them. Sometimes they'll see questions like number 3, based on the text the author suggests. When we get them to understand and start to take note of the types of questions that are associated with this skill, it helps them to understand, oh, I need to use my inference skills in order to be successful in answering this particular question. I've also provided some strategies to help them answer particular types of questions. For instance, here on the right-hand side, you'll see strategies to answering inferential questions. So these are some strategies. Draw conclusions from the text, make reasonable predictions and inferences as you read. Make connections between the conclusions the author makes and other beliefs or knowledge. So this is what it would look like throughout the entire presentation. I'm going to click through so you can see it and see what it looks like for you as the parent. So as you can see, we have each standard, the breakdown, the type of questions, and some strategies. For text structure, I want to deal with this one because I've also added something that helps your student even more. It is on this side, the types of text structure and what to look for, and then also some signal words to look out for when they are dealing with text structures. Below, I've also added what the author's purpose is and the difference between the author's purpose and the author's perspective. Lastly, as we keep walking through this, I've added a test taking strategy that can help them in any subject matter. The R is read the question carefully, reread the passage to find the right answer. The E, examine every answer choice before you answer your question. L, label your evidence for your answer in the passage. A, always check your work. And X out answers that cannot possibly be right. Also, parents, students, relax. We got this. And as long as we are supporting one another, I have no doubt that we will be just fine.